this looks nice. Actually looks kind of warm. So who are we supposed to be talking to? So let's take these off. The way of the voice, speak to the Greybeards.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I am answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
That enough?
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angeir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I see. I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thu'um, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thu'um or shot. Ro. Learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Their voices are too powerful. Use your Unrelenting Force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Wait, what? Shouts, Unrelenting Force. Fus Ro. Your voice is raw power, pushing aside anything or anyone who
Use
stands
your
in your path.
unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Use both Fus and Ro. Together they will make the shout more powerful.
Will do. Also, let me just take off my face cover.
Well done. Again.
And a third time.
You learn quickly. Once more.
There we go.
Impressive. Your thu'um is precise. You show great promise, Dragon. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Alright. Who's Master Bori? The one walking outside, I feel. Can you wait here for a second?
What is war but a way of life? A fire that starts in the heart and spreads to the hand that wields the sword. All right, I shall wait here for your return.
It is getting on in the evening, huh? Angeir, who are you? Bori, alright.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wuld, which means whirlwind. Wuld. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing.
Wult.
Approach. Master Bori, and he will gift you his knowledge of Wuld.
Will do kindly, Bori. So now, shouts. The thu'um rushes forward, carrying you in its wake with the speed of
Now
a
we will see
tempest.
how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
I'm ready. Hey, was that good or what?
Your quick mastery of a new thu'um is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengraf.
Ustengraf, where's that?
Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return.
Who was Jurgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
That's actually similar to the story Orlin was telling us earlier, right? About in her world that she made up in her dream, where she was just using her powers for her own glory rather than the betterment of mankind. And in the end, the realm was destroyed for it. I would love to chat more, Angeir, but it's getting quite chilly. Let us head inside and warm up a bit. So we got a new quest. The Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. After demonstrating my ability to learn words of power and to shout, the Greybeard Angeir has sent me on a final trial, retrieving the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller from its tomb in Ustengrav, burial mound in the marshes of Hjalmarch, outside Morthal. Morthal? That's towards Solitude, isn't it? Yes, so quite a ways away. I might head there at some point. I mean, I also get a quest to go to Riften. Well, first, I probably have to go back to Ivarstead, and then Helgen, and then Whiterun. It's gonna be a long trek anyhow.
Are we ready to depart? Lead us onward.
I will. The others don't talk to me, do they? What else is there in High Hrothgar?
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Okay, let's chat in here then. Why are the dragons returning?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you. No, you should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jurgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth. Although this gift, true in the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. We study the way of the voice. Very few are permitted to study with us. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. 5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Wonder who this Paarthurnax is.
Wind, guide you.
And you, my friend. This is just a corridor that leads nowhere, I suppose. Let's take a quick screenshot. And head back down the mountain, I guess. I'll put my cover back on. And away we go. Oh, warmth 242. What is it? Oh, it's 9 PM. I think our fires have gone out by now, huh? Oh, I don't have any torches left. Damn. Oh no, this one's still burning. We're still warm though, so... might as well destroy this. The other one will have gone out by now though, right? The one where the other pilgrim was camping. Comfortable. Still comfortable. We are at the Ice Troll's lair. Oh, our bird's crying. I think he's indicating there is some kind of animal close. We do still have the way of the voice activated or whatever from the pilgrimage, which has the effect that animals won't attack us, I think. Oh, no, this way. Yeah, this fire has gone out. They're cold. Let's add some fuel then. Also, this is our last linen wrap. No? Can I destroy this? Because I want to go a little further before I build my last fire. I need more linen wrap, or Mora tapinella, or what are the mushrooms called? Very cold. As soon as we're freezing, we also start to get slower, because it decreases our movement speed if we are very cold. But we can power on a little longer. I think that was the cue for freezing, yes. Right, we need to set up camp. So that was 7 resourcefulness, build campfire, place here, use, add branches, add tinder, lightning stone, strike stone I mean. Should be pretty fast at doing this, right? Because we have 2 perks invested in lighting a fire. Yeah, that was fast enough. We don't have enough branches to make it bigger though. Getting colder. Alright, so we need to harvest some wood, gather branches. Flickering campfire. Without shelter, the heat feels faint. Still getting colder. Okay then. In that case, we need a tent, I guess. This is a weird spot to set up, though. Yeah, sure. Hope that works. Alright. The fire is soothing already, actually. In the middle of the road. Right, tell me another story, all in.
So, what now? Of course. What's on your mind?
Do you mind sharing some of your thoughts?
Very well. It is widely believed those whose souls have passed on enter Aetherius, where all traces of your memories and personality are washed away.
Oh?
What makes life worth living if you know your identity will not persist? That everything you are, and everything you will be, will one day be replaced by blank oblivion.
Wow. That's pretty pompous, that too. And that's pretty depressed. I don't know. I still like him better than the pompous ones.
You may say that now, but you will defend yourself just as viciously from attack as you would yesterday, or a decade from now. We are deeply ingrained to avoid death, whether through the will of the gods or the experiences of our ancestors. Either way, it shows that people wiser than us have found meaning and joy in life. And perhaps the experience itself is what makes it all worthwhile.
It's a fair enough point.
Tide. Heed our call.
So, we're warm. So let's pack up. Put the fire out, take the remaining branches, and remember that we don't have any cloth right now to start a fire. So we need to get down here fast. God, I don't see anything. There's the steps. We also don't have any torches left. Wait, what? No, I don't want to fall down. Snow turns to rain as the air warms. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're down near Ivarstead. Oh, we gotta talk to that one dude, though. Who wanted us to make the delivery. I suppose he'll be happy. It is raining. I could change cloaks, but I think I'll just go to the inn and spend the night there. It's almost 11.
one they call Dragonborn.
What? These guys look dangerous. I hope they won't attack me. I don't even know who they are. Are they from an add-on or a mod? Maybe they're from Dawnguard.
Then it is too late. The lie has already taken
Uh-oh.
root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness
Uh-oh.
in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear
Oh, that's
witness.
from the Souls time.
None shall stand to oppose him.
Fuck. At least, I mean, there's guards around and stuff. Gotta be careful not to attack the guards here, or they'll eventually just start attacking me. Whoa, did it just happen?
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Sure, that's fine. Now, does she take me to Riften, though? That'd be stupid. Ugh. Alright. Alright. So I guess I'm at Riften. Which is weird, because I wanted to loot the loot the cultists, and also get that quest back to that one guy, you know, the delivery for the Greybeards. I didn't have any stolen goods, I don't think, right? Well, I guess I won't... I won't do too much in Riften. I don't want to further crowd up my quest log. I'll just... What time is it? 11 PM, so that just took just a couple of minutes. I'll just spend the night here and then... I don't know. Walk back or something. That's quite the way, though. Why?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to
Also, I don't want to do too much in Riften, since I've already got the other character here. Jahasa the Thief. I don't want to do it all twice.
Drink?
Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Three, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
Lady
attend
Mara
to.
is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Den
We're
of
not kicking you
iniquity,
out.
huh?
Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Let us all sin in
If
peace.
you've got the coin,
Nice.
you've come to
Blessings
the
of
right
Mara
place.
upon
Pull
you.
up a seat.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Easy enough.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. Love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
Okay.
Running
May
a
you
little
return to her
light in the
benevolence
pockets,
and
lass.
safety.
Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
I don't want the Thieves Guild quest.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And
Can
in my
I-
line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Can I?
Simple. I'm going to
Refuse?
cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. Oh, sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lass. If you change your mind, come find me.
I might.
If
New
you're
in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I
We
guess.
haven't much to discuss.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Welcome to the Bee and Bar, milady. If I can interest you
Milady.
in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, all good. Good night. And also, this is a good place to stop, I think. So thank you for tuning in, for joining me in my adventures in Skyrim today. I won't be streaming tomorrow, since it's New Year's Eve, and the day after tomorrow, since it's New Year's Day. But I will in the following couple of days, so keep an eye out for Twitter, for my Twitter, and also this channel, where I'll be announcing that stuff. Thanks for joining. Have a good New Year's Eve, everyone. Bye bye.